Hi, welcome to the Try This at Home podcast, where we drink and review teas, or we eat a tea recipe every week and review them for you. I'm one of your hosts, Mark.
And I'm Katie. It sounds like the microwave is beeping, so let's get started. Welcome, guys. Today we have a special guest episode. You might have noticed that our intro was different. You'll understand why shortly. But today we have my dad on. My dad drinks tea very regularly. However, I judge his tea drinking habits because he drinks low-quality tea and doesn't brew it correctly. So today we're going to do a little taste test with us and my dad to see if we can actually tell the difference between good black tea and the cheapest black tea he could find at the store. But first, Dad, this is my dad, Martin. Say hi, Dad.
Hello.
He's going to tell us about his little tea drinking ritual and maybe explain to you the sound that you heard.
Yes, so I'm a teacher, and every day during second period at school is my tea time. So I go down to the staff room and make my tea there. And I have my tea stored in a tin container with a lid. And so the sound you heard at the beginning is what I do every day. I take the lid and twirl it on the counter so that it makes that wonderful rhythmic sound.
Would you say that that's an integral part of your tea experience?
It definitely is. Being a math teacher, I like the idea of how it dampens as it goes and gets faster and faster.
Have you ever worked out would that be a calculus formula for that?
I have not, no, I'm sorry to say.
Maybe someday you'll get a bonus episode where Dad explains the formula behind that noise for you. But for today, we've got, as I mentioned, or maybe I didn't mention, I don't remember, 3 brews of tea. We have the cheap tea brewed Dad's way. We have the cheap tea brewed as the box said it should be brewed. And then we have a quality black tea brewed as black tea should be brewed. So we have 6 mugs here because we have the 3 brews with sugar and the 3 brews without sugar. So we're going to see if we can tell the difference and if we can convince Dad that there is something better in life than his cheap tea brewed in the microwave with the tea bag left in as long as he drinks the tea. So, we ready for this, Mark?
I guess.
All right. So first, we got this poppy-colored mug. It's quite lovely. This is one of the unsugar ones. Unsugar? Is that how you say that?
I maybe that was a face.
That was a face. All right, Dad.
Okay.
On to the brown mug. Another unsugary one. Mark looked unsure about that one. Dad also looks concerned. Okay. And the orange mug. All right, we are voting on these via a secret ballot here. Just so y'all are aware. Nobody knows what we're saying. All right, I know what I think. But could we all taste a difference in those? Is
Yes.
the question of the day.
Yes.
We all
definitely
determined
taste
that
the
there's
difference.
definitely a difference. So make sure you put a star next to which one's your favorite, along with what you think each one is. And I apologize for all the pen clicking noises I'm making. My mom told me not to click my pen. Special thanks to my mom for this episode, for making sure that we had no clue which tea was in which mug, and remembering to turn off the ticking clock. All right, guys, are we ready to move on to the sugary versions of these teas?
I am not, no.
Mark is not. All right, Mark, make up your mind.
What color
People
is
are
this?
waiting. This is poppy colored.
Okay.
My mom is also photographing us, filming this episode or recording this episode for posterity, I guess.
Okay. Do we want to maybe talk about what we thought first, or?
No, let's go ahead and do the sugar ones,
Okay.
and then we'll wrap it all up at the end.
All right.
So if we just wanna, we don't have to go around in order. We can just hand out each of these mugs and pass them around. We've got a pink, a yellow, and a blue on this one. Oh my, that's sugary. How do you drink your tea like this every day?
Very pleasant.
Glad you're enjoying it. Oh. We put the same amount of sugar in all these, but I'm not convinced that it's all actually the same amount of sugar. Ugh. All right, I have half of my opinion formed. Mark, how do you feel about this much sugar in tea?
It's a little bit much, but depending on the day, it's nice. I would normally put milk in if I put this much sugar in.
I don't think that milk belongs in tea.
Oh.
No.
Why not?
I don't know. It just is a very foreign concept to me. And
Well, this makes sense.
milk and coffee, that makes perfect sense. But for some reason,
I mean, I can see thinking that tea is more of a water thing, and you don't mix tea and
Yeah.
water. I apologize for the fact if you just heard that buzz. My mom set her phone down on the table in the middle of taking pictures of us. It vibrated. Oh, well. All right. You need the yellow one, Dad?
yes, please.
Okay. You got your guesses written down,
I
Mark?
do.
All right. Mom, do you have the list for the great reveal here?
I do.
All right. Make sure you write down your favorite before she tells us which one's which, Dad. For the sugar
yes,
and
yes.
the not sugar.
I must say that my favorite was the one that I thought was done my way. So we'll see.
I mean, I understand the bias here. We probably should have picked favorites before we tried to guess, but either way, you would have been trying to guess internally.
Each of you tell me your favorite, so tell me the color of the mug that was your favorite.
Okay. On the no sugar, my favorite was the orange mug.
Okay, is that this one?
The darker orange.
That's poppy colored.
Poppy colored? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite was the poppy as well.
Mine was also the poppy.
Hmm.
Wow.
Interesting.
So give us the reveal, Mom. What was the poppy?
The poppy was the dad brew.
Oh, I'm ashamed.
The reason I liked that one most was it seemed to be less earthy, maybe? Like,
I thought it was less bitter, which does
Yeah,
not make
bitter,
sense
yeah.
because he lives his tea bag in as long as possible, and it should get more bitter if you leave it in
Well,
too long.
apparently it's not as strong
Well,
as...
yeah, that might be it.
the-
Maybe the
it's not as
brown mug.
potent.
The brown mug I thought was very bitter.
Okay, which
Yeah.
one was the brown mug, Mom? That is pretty
That's
bitter.
the London.
Wow.
interesting.
This is making me question all my brewing methods. It must be
Yeah.
my fault, not the fault of the tea.
No, I think your tea is more potent. It's probably it's obviously more expensive, and it's more
Maybe.
potent.
Yeah, maybe it is just stronger.
All right. And then, so the orange was the one that was Dad's tea, but brewed according to the box. And I got literally all of those wrong for those listening.
I had them all right.
Maybe Dad should be doing this podcast because he clearly has a more refined palate than me.
Okay, now are you going to guess these ones?
All right, yeah. So which one did we like of the sugar ones?
I liked the peach.
I was the yellow.
That's peach.
Yes.
Okay, the one that I thought was pink. Dad liked yellow. I liked yellow.
Okay, yellow was the dad's brew correctly, and this was
Oh,
dad's brew. I mean,
Oh.
dad's brew, and then,
Okay,
The
so
correct-
Mark liked the one that was Dad's brew.
yes.
Dad and I liked the one that was Dad's brew brewed correctly. So maybe if he's drinking his tea with sugar, he needs to correct his brewing habits. And then nobody picked the blue mug, which was actually the quality tea. So
I wonder if maybe part of it was a London tea, right?
It was a London
from
tea.
a British company.
I believe so. I need to check out what company that was.
It may have been, like maybe it is intended to drink with milk.
Most likely,
That one too.
you,
And that-
you have a point.
That might be part of it. Maybe the the cheap tea is intended to be drank without milk, but this one was intended to be drunk with milk.
Consumed.
Consumed. There we go.
Well, guys, this has been a learning experience for me. I feel like I can be less of a tea snob now. I feel like maybe Dad should at least correct his brewing habits if he's going to continue drinking tea with
well,
the...
at school I don't use the microwave. I use the microwave at home, but we have a little electric pot at school.
So you are at least
So,
using boiled water,
Yes.
not microwaved water.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I hope this has been enlightening for you all. Maybe you should just buy the cheap black tea. Maybe it won't make a difference.
Maybe.
probably depends on which cheap black tea and which expensive black tea. So
Maybe
Not all cheap black teas are the same.
it is true. Is this one your preference? This one was Salada.
Well, I like the pithy statements on the tags, so I really like when they come out with new ones.
I know in the past you've had Lipton though.
I have.
Do you
I've had.
see a difference between the Lipton and the Salada?
I don't know that I've directly compared them. I've had Red Rose also.
I have grudges against Lipton.
Well, maybe.
Sounds like a tragic backstory.
It's called Hotels.
Oh, true. Hotels and all their Lipton tea. Oh well. I don't know if any of you have been enlightened because I thought I would be and now I'm just confused. But I hope you have a great day anyway. See ya.
Before we end this episode, we have one more surprise for you, which you may or may not enjoy. The other night after we were recording, we were eating dinner at Katie's parents' house, and her brother, Joel, decided that our podcast needed a theme song. He also decided he would write it and get 2% royalties from whatever we make every time it's played. Since that equals literally $0, we told him to have at it. He does the vocals and somehow convinced Katie's mom to play the accompaniment for him. So, here it is.
Tea time, tea time, tea time. Time to talk some tea. Tea time, tea time, tea time. Won't you join with me?
So, please comment on Facebook or Instagram, or contact us via our website if you think that Joel's song should be part of our intro, or if you feel very strongly that it shouldn't be, let us know that too. Have a great week.